fellow Sussex squad and trolls. Welcome to episode 18. I am LJ, your host for today's Words on the Street, where I look at Meghan and Harry's press coverage and give you my hilarious take and the facts as I see them through the lens of today's psychology and the law. Today, I'm looking at the irony of the backlash against Prince Harry for being a recipient of the Pat Tillman Award. The mother of Pat Tillman speaks out, but she's been used by the British press. If Prince Harry is not appropriate for the Hero Award, I don't know who is suitable. Before I continue, please subscribe to this channel. Thank you for your super thanks. Become a member, like, and share. Thanks for your support. Now let's get into it.
A big supporter of giving this award, which was bestowed on you, to Prince Harry. Make the case.
I look at, Prince Harry, and I see someone who I see as deserving. Here's a man that served his country, served alongside me and my fellow Americans in Afghanistan. He chose a dangerous job flying Apache helicopters. And, let's put it out there. I mean, he's a royal prince, right? There's 100 different things that Prince Harry could have done with his life after his service in the British Armed Forces, but he's chosen to dedicate a big portion of his post-military life to helping his fellow veterans, and not just veterans in the UK, but veterans around the world who served as part of our alliance through his effort at the Invictus Games. And I know, hundreds of military veterans from the United States that have participated in the Invictus Games and who have come away, feeling more empowered, more fulfilled, a higher sense of purpose.
You mentioned that you know some people who participated in the Invictus Games, but any of them have any interactions with Prince Harry, and did they walk away with a feeling about the man as opposed to just the games?
I have spoken with people that have interacted with Prince Harry in the past, and they all say the same thing. He's a humble person who, doesn't come off as anything other than another fellow veteran. He wants to sit there and he wants to swap the war stories. He wants to make sure that, that people are taking care of one another. There was never any sort of air of superiority or anything about him, as was reported to me from people that interacted.
He is a controversial figure in the United States. What you're saying is you can separate that from the good work that he does.
I hope what is not controversial is the service that he has given to his country and to our alliance. And I hope what's not controversial is the work that he's done to support military veterans in his time since. And so from my perspective, again, I think this is someone who has used his celebrity to advance a cause that is near and dear to my heart. In what better way, what better person to honor than that?
Royal rumblings, the irony of awards and titles. The British royal family are in a tizzy over Prince Harry receiving the Pat Tillman Award for his military service and charity work. It's a scenario dripping with irony, considering the royals have a storied history of bestowing themselves with fancy titles and accolades. The sheer absurdity of the situation is enough to make you chuckle. On one side, we have members of the royal family who have historically taken on ornate titles and awards with little more effort than showing up to grand ceremonies. In stark contrast, Prince Harry earned his award through 2 tours of duty in Afghanistan and for founding the Invictus Games, which has become a significant support system for wounded veterans. This stark contrast in the effort and dedication put into their respective accolades is a clear indicator of the unfair treatment Prince Harry is receiving. Imagine the royal press machine, usually so polished, now having a meltdown. They're not just upset, they're incensed. You would think this medal threatens to overturn centuries of monarchy, given how the British press and palace insiders are reacting. It's as if they're saying, how dare he be recognized for actual hard work and dedication. Yes, the Pat Tillman Award should be a testament to Harry's commendable service and real-world impact. Yet, for some inexplicable reason, the press and certain royal insiders can't seem to digest this fact. Instead of a pat on the back, Prince Harry gets harsh headlines and cold shoulders. It's a clear case of unfair treatment that leaves a bitter taste in the mouth. It's reaching such levels of absurdity that the British press is dragging Pat Tillman's mother into the fray. She's become an unwilling puppet in this theater of royal grievance. The press pounced on her remarks, highlighting her disapproval of Harry's recognition, effectively turning her into a pawn. But let's face it, none of this has anything to do with the Pat Tillman Foundation or the award itself. The sting for the royal family and the press comes from Harry's success outside the royal bubble. He's made a name for himself in the real world, tackling real issues, and in many ways he's overshadowing some of the more self-awarded accolades of his royal kin. It's almost laughable. Royals being irked that someone received an accolade on merit? In many ways, the hullabaloo is less about the award and more about the unflattering mirror it holds up to certain traditions and attitudes within the royal fold. Prince Harry didn't just step out of the palace, he stepped into a realm where actions speak louder than titles and where accolades are earned, not simply inherited or appointed. The irony is so thick you could cut it with a knife. Perhaps the most glaring irony is that this entire debacle is revealing more about the insecurities within the royal family and those nestled comfortably in its shadow. Prince Harry's recognition for genuine achievements has exposed a raw nerve. It's a telling revelation of priorities and perceptions, creating a royal rumbling that might just lead to more questions about who truly deserves to be celebrated. Who was Pat Tillman? Pat Tillman is remembered fondly around the NFL today. The former Arizona Cardinals football player famously left the league in 2002 following the 9/11 terrorist attacks. Tillman became a U.S. Army Ranger after his departure from the Cardinals. He was killed in action in Afghanistan in 2004. While the Army initially said Tillman was killed by enemy fighters, it came out later that he was killed by friendly fire. Tillman's death was the subject of a congressional investigation. ESPN began handing out the Tillman Award in honor of the former player. In the last 2 days or so, this is what has happened. Mary Tillman, the mother of Pat Tillman, has criticized ESPN's selection of Prince Harry as the recipient of the Pat Tillman Award at this year's ESPYs. ESPN, however, says it has the support of the Tillman Foundation, which was founded by Tillman's widow. ESPN, with the support of the Tillman Foundation, is honoring Prince Harry, Duke of Sussex, specifically for the work of the Invictus Games Foundation as it celebrates its 10th year promoting healing through the power of sport for military service members and veterans around the world. While we understand not everyone will agree with all honorees selected for any award, the Invictus Games Foundation does incredible work, and ESPN believes this is a cause worth celebrating, ESPN said in a statement. The Tillman Foundation, which was founded by Tillman's widow, plays a significant role in the selection process, ensuring that the award is given to individuals who have made a substantial impact in the field of military service and charity work. Prince Harry's recognition has not only brought attention to his individual achievements, but also to the incredible work of the Invictus Games Foundation. This increased visibility can potentially lead to more support and resources for the foundation, ultimately benefiting the veterans it serves. The positive impact of Prince Harry's recognition on the Invictus Games Foundation is a testament to his dedication and the importance of his work. The Daily Mail used Pat's mother for headlines to further drive this narrative about Prince Harry. We all know the truth, why they are doing this. They try to break him and Meghan, but still they rise higher. Their resilience and determination in the face of such adversity is truly inspiring and a testament to their strength of character. Their ability to rise above the negative narratives and continue their work is a source of inspiration for us all. This noise is nothing but jealousy, and the work-shy royals drive it. Guys, thanks for sticking with me today, liking, subscribing, and following for more. Please turn on your notification bell. Your support is vital for the growth of this channel. Feel free to let me know if you want more. I will make more videos like this. With me, you get the juicy facts because I stand for nothing but the truth. I'm LJ. For daily updates, find me on X, TikTok, and Instagram. Until next time.